share many things. Most importantly, the will to survive.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that's a good will to have. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today, we're going to be going over the Terra build. She's a new god, new guardian. I think one of the best actual guardians to be released in Smite. If you guys haven't already, go follow the Twitch and Twitter down below in the description box. And yes, let's get started here. So the first one that you're actually going to want to upgrade is going to be your 2. This early in the game, your monolith isn't going to be that great for lane clear. It really isn't. So you need that lane clear, which is why you go with your 2. Then I go into the 3, and then I'll go into the 1. So basically it's a 2, 3, 1 level up process. Then you will want to max your 3. Now I do upgrade the ult whenever possible, just because the heal is better, the CDR is better, 100%. You know, it is quite nice, and I like it for that reason. Now, we'll see. We'll dive on into this. I do apologize. I'm jumping around. So then go into your 3. Then go into your ult. And then go back into your 3, your 3. At this point, I do go into my 2. Your 1 is decent, but it's just not as good as your 2. So go into your 2 at that point. Then go into your 3. And then go back into your 2, your 2, your 2, and then your ult. I like the ult, but the cooldown isn't that great. You don't really get any extra benefit besides 100 heal each time, and that's if they take the damage and the CDR, which is only 5%. That's why I wait until this long to upgrade the ult, then go into your 1, your 1, your ult, your 1, and finish it off like that. Now, to get the build started, this is what you guys actually came for. First thing you're going to want to grab is going to be Traveler Shoes if you're playing in Conquest. Traveler Shoes, you have a very limited movement speed, and you're going to be able to need to keep up with the rotations of other guardians. So Traveler Shoes is going to be very, very important. Next will be Breastplate of Valor, just to get the extra, or get the cooldown reduction as well as the physical protection as well. And then Genji's Guard is what I was going into as my third item. This gives you the magical protection, the cooldown reduction, and some good mana per 5 seconds, which you will need because you do go through mana pretty quick. Now, the next items, I do want to talk, because her ult, if you guys don't know, you guys probably know by now, her ult is global. So it helps everyone all at the same time. Yes, this is awesome, but I was testing things out. By using your ult, even if it uses, if they use your ult, whether it's chasing or they're using mana, whatever it is, it will not proc Mail of Renewal, and it will not proc and get your stacks of Height of the Urshan. I thought it would. I thought these two would be amazing with her just because of the global ult, and you can just randomly start popping all this up. Do not get it. It is not worth it. These two, maybe Height of the Urshan, but Mail of Renewal, they don't work in the ult like I thought, and it was a huge mistake. It was horrible to have to rebound from that because those were basically wasted gold. So there is that. I put those up there just to make sure that I would remember. Next couple items are going to depend on the type of playstyle you have. If you want to be more aggressive, I would go into Gem of Isolation. The reason why is because you do have the tick damage when you use your 3, and then you do that. This will then root people and then do damage. By doing that, and with Gem of Isolation, it's going to slow them down even more so that you can land your 2 on them. Or it'll be able to slow them down to where you can hit them, slow them even more, and then just kind of set up your ADC or whoever you're fighting for more success to get the kills. There is one way if you want to be the offensive. If you want to be the defensive, though, you can get Lotus Crown. Lotus Crown will give you some pretty decent physical protections and really good mana per 5 seconds. In addition to that, it's going to help more in the team fights as far as not necessarily doing damage and keeping them slowed, but by giving everyone, it basically acts almost as like Heartward and Sovereignty in one item. That is where this is good. So I would say, depending on your playstyle, one of these may be very, very good to pick up. Most of the time, I was favoring Gem of ISO. I already had enough healing. I was able to heal everyone else in a giant AoE. They didn't really need that extra 20 physical and magical protections for 5 seconds. I much rather would have been able to do more damage and slow them and keep everyone there. Now, besides that, you will want to counter build. I do have some videos of what counter building actually is and why items are good for that, to actually go on in and show you one of the best lane clears that you can do. One, you are going to want to set this up before the lane gets there. You'll want to set it up from the side. If you wait and try and approach the minion wave here, it will be bad. But one thing that you can do is you can go ahead, you can throw that down, throw down the monolith, and then you can dash through all of them. And you're going to do some pretty good damage, and then you can dash again. Awesome, right? Perfect. But she doesn't have much damage. There we go. So there is a couple things. She's a lot of fun to play. She honestly is one of the most true Guardians that I've ever played. And I main support. She's amazing. I love her. A lot of people don't, but I think they did really good with this rod. By keeping the scaling down, giving her a huge CC kit and helpful kit all around, she's a true Guardian. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. Like, comment, Lario, like, comment, or subscribe, follow on Twitch. And as you can see, I mean, you don't have much damage. If you were to pick up something like Gem of Isolation, I mean, you do get that pretty good, you know, defense there. Depending on what they have a lot of CC. Spirit Robe will be nice. If they have someone like a Neja, or for some reason Mercury, Celestial Helm will be a good pickup. Voidstone, depending on who your team comp is. If you have someone like a Scylla, this may be very, very good, as well as Nox. You guys just gotta you gotta know who you're going up against. If you're going up against healers, Pestilence will be pretty good. But for the most part, I could see this being basically the build, and you will have some good everything. So thank you guys so much, and until the next time, have yourself a fucking amazing life.